like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 stick, you can get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 stick, you can get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
No!
That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
First, what's your name?
Isabella Stubbs.
Okay. How long have you been skating?
I really started skating in May of last year, so 2019, but I bought my skateboard in February of 2018. Didn't really do much with it though.
Is it the same skateboard you have now?
No.
Can you show us your board?
My skateboard? What should I say about it?
Well, tell me about like what it felt like to buy your first board or your favorite board.
Well, to buy my first board, it was really important because I had bought like a $10 board from Craigslist, like in 2017 when I was still in high school and I first like started getting interested in skating, and it was awful. I didn't even try to ride it. I just tried to ollie in my garage, which I would not recommend doing without being comfortable riding a skateboard first. So yeah, buying like my first real board was like, it just felt really good. And it felt like I was like really gonna start to like make progress in being a skater, and like I could skate around on campus and do all that kind of stuff, like more confidently.
As far as the skate community in Reno, what do you notice about the demographic?
Well, obviously there's like more boys at all times, no matter where you go. And like me personally, when I see a girl at a skate park, I like immediately want to like be her friend, and I want to go befriend her, and I want to, form a little alliance, a safe group where we could just skate together.
You use the word safe. Do you feel intimidated to be a female skater?
I feel intimidated by guys as a female skater.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like there's more pressure on me as a girl to like look good. Not look good, but like look good while skating, like doing tricks and stuff. And if I fall, like it means I'm not a good skater or something like that, But like if guys fall, it's fine. It's like not really noticed. I don't know.
So what does that say about, any sort of stigma?
I guess, I don't know, because also at the same time, it's like, as a girl, I've noticed that when I do land a trick in front of like a guy or a group of guys, they're like, oh, that's so sick. And I mean, that doesn't always happen with guys since it's more common with them, So like that's cool, but also like I don't want to get special treatment just because I'm a girl.
Right.
Yeah.
Pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Lexi Douglas.
And then how long have you been skating, Lexi?
I've been skating for probably about 3 years.
And then what draws you to skating, to skateboarding?
I like skateboarding because it's stress relieving and it's fun and just going on an adventure and challenging myself.
Cool. And then what's the most challenging trick you've ever done?
Probably trying to drop in to bigger bowls and bigger drop-ins, and yeah, just excelling in that area.
And then do you personally like skating on the street, or do you like to skate in the parks?
I like skating in the parks, especially the bowls.
And then what do you like about the bowls specifically?
I like pumping around and just cruising around. It just feels like you're flying.
Do you see a lot of girls skating in Reno?
Not as many as I would like to. There's about a few in Reno that I know of.
And then how would a girl go about starting to skateboard?
I think just first having the passion to try it, because if you don't want to do it or have the passion, you just won't keep trying. So having the passion for sure.
Okay. Time to run it on. I flip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no night crash, might. But first I tell them run it up.
First, what's your name?
I'm Garrett Volk. I'm a Reno local most of my life.
And how long have you been skating for?
Probably about 11 to 12 years.
What got you into it?
It was kind of just to do your own thing, I guess. Kind of ditch school and go skate. Or no, I'm sorry, no, not really that. But
You can say that.
kind of just like for fun. Like I wasn't really into like the normal sports and stuff, so I just kind of like to go out and do my own thing, I guess.
Would you consider skating in general like a subculture of Reno?
In its own way. Lately I feel like it's kind of has its own like cliques and stuff too. Like it's a little more divided than it should be. Like it's not like shop rivalry or like things like that, but it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's a fad, but I don't really know the word. I guess so, in a way.
So you think it's become more trendy within the past couple of years?
It's definitely kind of become like, it's definitely kind of like taken over a lot of fashion industries and stuff, and it's kind of, they definitely target it. And then there's a lot of people who don't really skate who represent it. So not that there's anything wrong with that, because it supports the business, and it, a lot of the teams like live off that, because it's like what pays for it to continue. But I would definitely say it's grown a lot.
So since
it used to be.
Since you've been skating for such a long time, have you seen the number of female skaters increase, decrease, stay about the same?
Yeah, absolutely increase for sure. I'm not sure about like so much like consistently lately, but every time I come to Idlewild especially, I see a lot more. Mm-hmm. So for sure. So
do you think that there is any sort of stigma or stereotype against like women skaters?
Not from my knowledge. I think women are just as capable of skating if they want, and it just depends how much time they want to put into it, and passion and commitment. I fully support it, and wish I would see more of it, because it adds a whole nother dynamic to skating, and it's really cool. Like when there's a girl just like totally killing it and shredding, it's like hats off to her. Like really.
Right.
Yeah. No, we were here earlier, and then.
Came through dripping like Karina. I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Blow make bitches, I'm on my business.
All right. First things first, what's your name?
I'm Madison.
How long have you been skating?
About 6 months, off and on.
Okay. Why off and on?
Well, during winter, obviously it was snowing, and then I kind of bought my board, and then life kind of happened, and didn't really have time to do it.
So what got you back on that board?
Honestly, just coming out here with all my friends, just one afternoon, I realized how good it made me feel, and then I started going like every day, every other day, as much as I could fit in.
And when you would come every day after that one day with your friends, would you come alone or with other people?
It kind of depended on people's schedules. Obviously it's fun to skate with other people, but I think you can really improve your skills when you're just by yourself.
Do you ever get nervous or intimidated to come skating alone?
I used to. I used to get so nervous that my legs would shake and then I wouldn't be able to skate very well. But now I feel like I know this, like a lot of the skater crew, I guess, by name, and so it makes it a lot more comfortable. You come in, you're like, hey, what's up, Tony? How's it going? Instead of just looking around frantically.
How often do you see female skaters anywhere, on campus, skate parks in general?
I see them a lot more often on campus, usually on a daily basis. But here it's maybe like once a week, once a blue moon. There's this one really cool little 12-year-old, and she can drop into the big bowl. She's doing well.
So why do you think that is? Why do you think you only see female skaters once a week or once in a blue moon, like you said?
Well, I think part of it is the intimidation, because obviously you come out here and everybody's already really good because they've been coming here every day for years. And I think another part of it is schedules too. Not to bag on the guys out here, but a lot of them don't have a lot to do in general. And so, like, girls, we're at work, we're at school, women empowerment.
As far as Reno as a community, like, do you think that skating is a big part of this town?
Oh, it's absolutely huge. Like, there wouldn't be so many skate parks if people didn't demand it. And honestly, it's such a good thing for the community because it keeps people out of trouble.
How has skating affected your life?
It's honestly kind of saved me from a really big depression. Like, obviously exercise is really good for you, and I mean, like I said, life happened, and now that I have skating, I don't know, I feel like I can breathe because it made me stop vaping, because obviously I wanted to improve my skills and I couldn't do that while huffing and puffing. And then it made me hungry, like after I would work out for a while, and I was eating again. So I think it's just another form of exercise that I don't think people realize, you know, because they just think, oh, people are just skating around, they're bumming around. But this like, especially the transition stuff, it's tough, and it really gets you into shape.